Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thanks for giving this opportunity to tell me something about my topic. Myself, Sahid Afridi. I'm from Tamil Nadu district. Now, I want to share my topic about uh, NTPC exam. Uh, কত on না তারিখটা মনে আছে না। ষোলো হ্যাঁ on 16th কি মাস on 16th June it was Sunday. So before that day uh, it was 16th June. It was Monday, and before that day it was Sunday. That day, at around 2:30 p.m., I and one of my friend, after the freshen up, and we finished our lunch and going to Nandakumar bus stand, and from there we took a bus, AC bus, which is cost was 500 rupees per person. So when we visit there, we saw there was so many passengers are waiting for bus, and মানে আমরা যখন যাই বাস ছাড়ার সময় বাকি ছিল। হ্যাঁ, there was time to start the bus, and we think that time we realized we really need some tiffin, so we just so we from there we bought some snacks and chips also. So and then we got into the bus and took our seat. So for a while, after a while, the bus moved from there, and we just মানে হেডফোনটা দিলাম আর just attach our headphone, and sometimes we are listening music. And then at the point of time when we reached Egra, and that time I was totally ঘুমের মধ্যেই ছিল মানে drowsy. I was feeling drowsy, and my friend told me get up. Now we are bus stop, and we have to get down. And when we get down there, that time it was 7:30 p.m. And from there we again took some food and ate some food, and then we again got into the bus. And at the point of time, at around 9 10:30, we reached. I can't remember that name of the place, and then there we finished our lunch. The lunch menu was I can't remember. So then we are just walking here and there, and at around 11 p.m., our bus moved from there, and again we are got sleep. And when the time was 2 p.m., we reached Badambadi bus stand. It is located Cuttack, Odisha state. And then we got down the bus, and that time I saw there was no hotel. মানে কোনো না না হোটেল ছিল মানে খোলা ছিল না, no hotel was open. So we just walking here and there and searching for hotels, and that time I noticed a hotel which is open. So I and my friend went to there, and which check in the hotel and booked a room, and it was 700 rupees one day. Then we got it one room, and then we check in the room and taking some rest. And at around 7:30 a.m., I got up, and that time I saw the it was raining, and sometimes I just surfing my mobile phone, and my exam will মানে শুরু হওয়ার ছিল 12:30 থেকে। My exam schedule was 12:45 p.m. And then I and my friend check out the hotel, and মানে সবকিছু ডকুমেন্ট সবকিছু নিয়ে we submit all the documents and supporting supporting documents, and we went to a bus stand. And from there there was no bus to visit exam center. So we hired a auto, and auto cost was too much high. মানে যেখান থেকে অটো ছেড়ে 5 কিলোমিটার ডিস্টেন্স হয়, it was a 5 kilometer distance, and it was cost, he said you have to pay, you have to pay me, you have to pay 150 rupees. So that time we were surprised because it was too much costly. So 5 kilometer distance and 150 rupees, it was too much costly. But then মানে কিছু করার ছিল না, nothing to do, so we want to accept this proposal, and we got into the auto and started our journey from there to my exam center. And when I reached in front of exam center, that time I saw there was multiple student, multiple aspirant who were working here and there, and they are just sitting in front of the gate of exam center. And মানে তখন বাকি ছিল এক্সাম, the time was left, so that time I realized we really need took মানে we really took some, we need to take some food. And there there was মানে একটা ইডলি স্টল ছিল, idli stall was there nearby exam center, so we took idli, and my friends which took dahi vada. So we just finished there and finished the breakfast, and from there we went nearest area, and just before the exam I just surfing my mobile phone, and মানে কিছু নোটস দেখছিলাম, watching some notes, go through the notes. And when the time was going on, that when the time was going on, it around 11:30, 11:13 p.m. So we left from there and went to exam center, and I saw there was lots of student are line দাঁড়িয়ে on the kiwi. And as usual I stood on that kiwi, and one by one entered into the gate, and I also entered into the gate, and I saw some documents, মানে না ওখানে যারা যারা ছিলেন, মানে যা ডকুমেন্ট চেক করছিলেন, I show the document for verification. So then my document verification was completed, and then I went to second floor, and there was multiple stuff, and one by one checking again. They are checking our documents, and then at around 12:45 p.m. we just took our desk where মানে যেখানে আমরা পরীক্ষাটা দেবো, যেখানে না না মানে ওখানে কম্পিউটার বেসড পরীক্ষা ছিল, তো ওটা প্রত্যেকটা ডেস্কে ল্যাব, হ্যাঁ কম্পিউটার ল্যাবে পরীক্ষা না, প্রত্যেকের আলাদা আলাদা ডেস্ক ছিল ওটা। we went, so we went to the computer lab, and that time I was too much nervous because that was my first competitive exam, so I was too much nervous. So then when the time was going on, I just started my exam, uh, and মানে ওটা 100 নম্বর ছিল, it was 100 marks, and I did 75 marks. I think I attempt 75 marks. And then when the time was over, all the student come out from the computer lab, and then when I come out from the exam center, I saw my friend was laying on the মানে একটা বেঞ্চ ছিল ওখানে, আউটসাইড অফ দ্য বেঞ্চ, অ্যান্ড সি ওয়াজ পুরো ঘুমের মধ্যেই ছিল সে, মানে ঘুমিয়ে পড়েছিল সে, he was god sleep, and I just uh, went in front of him and push him up, wake up, my exam is over. So then he 1 hour, 1:30, 1.5 hour. So that time was too much, মানে অনেক জোরে বৃষ্টি হয়েছিল, it was raining, cats and dog, and dog. So when the train was stopped, we booked auto, and then we reached our hotel room. And that time I was too much. That time I was too much tired because before that day I did not sleep properly. So I had just মানে ঘুম কিছুক্ষণের জন্য I was trying to sleep and প্রায় 1 ঘন্টার মতো ঘুমিয়েছিলাম. About 1 hour I was sleep also, and then at around 4 p.m. My friend rang, pushed me, and he told me, so I think we have to go to outside there, so for relaxation. And then I said okay. So then at around 4:30 p.m. we got out from the hotel room, and we caught a toto and went to Baravati Fort for traveling. And it was like a park, so there was so many people there, making videos, reels, and etc. So we just watching, we just noticed that, and we took some photos and walked here and there. And then আমার ইচ্ছে ছিল স্যার ওখান থেকে যে নেতাজি সুভাষচন্দ্র বসুর যে বাড়িটা কটক, মাই উইশ মাই উইশ ওয়াজ টু ভিজিট দ্য নেতাজি সুভাষচন্দ্র বোস বার্থ প্লেস, অ্যান্ড আনফর্চুনেটলি ইট ওয়াজ ক্লোজ দ্যাট টাইম. না না না, কটক সোমবারে বন্ধ থাকে ওটা. Unfortunately it was closed. Then we take pani puri, puchka, and then we were walking to Baravati Stadium, cricket stadium, and it was also closed. না মানডে নয়, ওটা ইন্টারন্যাশনাল স্টেডিয়াম, তো ওখানে অ্যালাউ করে না যেতে. So then we again booked auto, and then came back our hotel room, and that time also was raining. So then my mother rang me, and sometimes I was gossiping with my mother, and then at the evening we মানে মার্কেটের দিকে গেলাম. We went to we visit the local market, and from we just walked to here and there to the market, and then we entered into the local shop, local tea shop. From there we took 2 cup of tea. Then we came back our hotel room, and that time I was too much tired, so we just মানে বেশি রাত করিনি, ঘুমিয়ে পড়ছি. We just sleep early on that night, and because our train was 2 p.m. 2 a.m. At night, so that's why we did not late for sleeping. So as early as possible we try to sleep. Then at around 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. We left our hotel, and that মানে বৃষ্টি হচ্ছিল, it was raining. So, and we did not saw any kind of a vehicle to visit, to went to Cuttack station. So my friend noticed someone, মানে একজনের অটো ছিল, মানে পাশে one auto was standing there, and auto driver was sleeping. And we went there, and we walking, মানে তুললাম ওনাকে, we got him up, and then he did not agree to go to Kotak station, and ওনা অনেক ভাড়া বলছিল, এই ডিমান্ডেড হাই. সো বাট মানে আমাদের কিছু করার ছিল না, আমরা finally we accepted, and we left from there. And when we reached Kotak station, my classmate, schoolmate also, মানে ও পরীক্ষা দিতে ছিল. Suddenly my school friend, suddenly I discovered my school friend was s- sitting in front of me, and then we collaborate with us, and then when the time was going on, our train was came, and we got into the train and started our journey. Thank you.